Introducing Primera's RW7 Label Rewinder, the perfect pairing for your LX series label printer. RW7 allows you to rewind your printed labels so they are tightly wound on the core, making it easier for you to either apply them to your container or send them to your customers. The RW7 includes a universal power adapter, a US power plug, and 3-inch core adapters. Connect the power plug to the power adapter. Do not switch on your RW7 yet. Connect the power jack to the RW7. Make sure the rewind direction is set to outside. Remove the outer label guide by turning the locking ring counterclockwise and pulling. Locate the 3-inch core adapters. Place the tabs on the core adapter inside the slots on the inner label guide. Turn clockwise until it snaps in place. Repeat the process for the remaining core adapter and the outer label guide. Locate a 3-inch core that matches the width of your label stock. Empty cores can be purchased at primerastore.com. Place the outer label guide on the rewind mandrel. Make sure the outer label guide is oriented the same way as the inner label guide. It will not be possible to push the guide on the mandrel in the wrong position. We've chosen to rewind 4x3 labels printed on a Primera LX2000. Before attaching the labels to the rewinder, print at least 10 labels so you have some label material to work with. In the status monitor, set the output mode to Do Not Present. Move the rewinder into position so that the core is directly in front of the labels and the edge of the rewinder is parallel with the front of the printer. Place the rewinder at least 10 inches from the front of the printer. It can be placed further away, but not closer. Route the labels under the dancer arm. Leave about 1 millimeter of space between the edge of the label liner and the label guide on both sides. Attach the first label to the core with tape. Turn on the power switch. Lift the arm up slightly to engage the rewinder. Now that the labels are partially rewound in front of the printer, you can make additional alignment adjustments. Rotate the rewinder so that it is exactly parallel with the front of the printer. Also move the roll so the core is directly in front of the label stock. If either of these are not set correctly, you will notice twists in your label stock. You may now print your labels. As it is printing, you may need to make some final adjustments if you notice the stock starting to pull to one side or the other. When your roll is finished printing, tear or cut the labels from the printer. Pull the labels tight. Remove the outer guide by twisting counterclockwise. Remove your finished roll of label stock, which is now ready to be loaded into a Primera label applicator. To see Primera's full line of label printing equipment, visit primeralabel.com.